All right, what's going on, everybody? You know, one of the good things about painting. Ooh, this fell off the table. One of the good things about painting is you can always start a new one. If you get bored of something, there's always something else to work on. And you have really no excuse to ever be bored. Unless you just, running out of ideas is one thing, but being bored is something else. That's a whole different situation there. And I think I need a different canvas for this next painting that we're about to do. For our next magic trick, we're gonna do a different size here. We're actually gonna put this other piece aside for now. Take some time off on this one. Take a little break. I don't think I'm not gonna work on it right away. I'll take a little break on it. And let's see, we're gonna put up another easel, another canvas. Let's do it. And here we go. So let's see. Bring this down. Bam. Drop that down. Okay. So the surprise is, what are we gonna paint next? That is our mystery. Let's see, move this around. Let's see, is it possible this easel can't go any lower? Man, I guess I'm just gonna have to raise this. So here's what we're doing. We're gonna start the beginnings of a new painting tonight. It's time to change it up. Let's raise this a little bit. Lock this in. It feels like someone tried to move this. I don't know what happened, but some of the stuff feels kind of loose right now. For some reason. All right. We're just gonna rotate this baby like that. And all right, we got Mr. Gaming Chair, Anton Magnuson. What is Anton talking about? Anton wants to know if I'm gooning. This seems to be I guess a goon, a hooligan, but what the heck do you mean, Anton? What makes someone a gooner? Or do you mean goner? If I knew what that meant, I would have an answer for you, but I'm like totally lost. Which reminds me, I have to turn on the fan because this chemicals. Painting chemicals. Oh. Grab my. Okay. Let's turn the fan on. Set it nice and low here. Nice low fan setting. All right, so on what Anton says, he doesn't know what the heck that is. So you know what, like, Anton, man, if you don't know, how am I supposed to know? All right, let's see. I'm gonna rotate. No, I should probably keep this pretty flat. Let me see. It's about my eye's about central. I could do this. I could work from here. So I'm gonna do just like a really simple base sketch first. That's the goal. Just do a nice little initial sketch. And we're gonna use yellows. Let's use yellows for our initial sketch here. Yellow, red. All right, let's see. How can I do this? Move my reference a little closer here. Rizzing in Ohio chat. Dude, I have no clue, man. Are we rizzing? Yes, we're always rizzing. I at least know what rizzing is. But you gotta talk to me like, you know, you gotta include the meanings of things for me, because I watch very minimal amounts of like pop culture. All right, so let's do here. Let's do right here. I'm trying to get my references together. So halfway point would be about where the mouth is. So we're gonna mark our halfway point right about here. Halfway point. All right, we've made the mark. It's gonna be our halfway point right there. I might dress like a Inland Empire. Well, maybe I am one of those things. Maybe. I'm not, but what if, right? The lip is very, very small portion of this. All right, let me try to mark the top of the head. So if we got the lips right here, top of the head should be lips. Let's go, the lip should be about the size of the width of the chin. So we mark the chin right there. Maybe do the chin, and then the nose right here. And then we're gonna go like this. So this cheek to the eye should be a bit longer than Inland Empire doesn't want to be here unless there's a dong. All right, Mimuya, what's up? The people shall receive what they ask for, so long as you have enough patience to wait. It might be a year before I paint thy requests, but we're definitely not painting a dong right now. Who's got time to paint dongs? Like that's, unless like you're a professional dong artist, which it's totally cool if you are, but the only person that has time to paint dongs all day is either if you're a professional dong artist or if you are in elementary school or middle school. Adults, like, who has the time to paint dongs? It's just not, no one has time to paint dongs, all right? Get over yourselves. Stop it with the dongs, people. Stop trolling me? What's with everybody trolling me about the dongs? No dongs. We're not doing any dongs. No more dongs, people. Why are people trolling me about dongs? Like you don't have to watch this to go see dong paintings, okay? Like go tell ChatGPT to make you a dong. You don't need me. Like you go. That's what AI is for nowadays. That's what AI is for nowadays, people. Like if you can't, and I'm not saying, I know maybe I'm putting some artists, upsetting some artists now, but like, if you can't find an artist to do your commission for you, to do your commission dong, then it's like that's what AI is for. So, if you want dongs, go right now at this very moment. Maybe sometime in the future, I might be willing to do a dong, but for now, I just don't have time right now for a dong. Okay, just not there's not much time right now. I got things to do and no time for a dong. That's just it, okay. So if I'm disappointed, you can just let me know. You can file a complaint. Bring it up with my agent. Anton wants to know how much for an original Ding Dong painting. Anton, if you super chat me $20 right now, I will paint a very crappy dong. Anyone can send super chat requests if they like. Why did I get? What the heck? Something happened. I got disconnected there. Who's reporting me? Someone's jealous of my stream. Who's jealous of me? Show yourself. Reveal your jealousy, people. Good job painting. Thank you. Just getting started here. Starting with the overall sketch. It's a bargain, really. Yeah, it is a bargain, dude. It is totally a bargain. Here's the thing, I'm telling, like some streamers will charge you just for you to have a chance to talk to them, right? Like you're here because I'm not, some people say like, oh, in order for me to give you a shout out, you got to pay me like $5. But here I'm giving this to you. That is honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to like brag, right, about how good my stream is and how wonderful of a gift it is to be a streamer that you can actually interact with. But yes, I am totally open to bragging about that because very few other streamers will actually talk to you unless you put up the dollars, the dollar bill. Reference image. Amit has a lot to say. Amit, what's up? Oh yeah, Amit, what's up, man? How are you doing? I'll share my reference image another day. I'm not gonna share it tonight because I gotta like turn this camera around. It's gonna pull pulled me away from some momentum that I have here as I'm sketching. And it's just so easy to just like get distracted and start to take all the streaming requests and everything. And right now I just gotta get at least this sketch done first. So Amit, thank you for tuning in again. It's great to see a familiar name. At least I think you're a familiar name. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. But what is my muse? Oh, so who is my muse? This is a very, very, very wonderful person that I know. My girlfriend. Yes, this is a portrait of her. This is my muse for the day. It's my day muse for the day. Of this painting. It's gonna come just past her chin. Should be a little bit flatter here. What is going? This is a chin up. This is a chin. Yes, this is a chin right here. Well, thanks for noticing, man. Thank you so much for noticing. I might have to uncrop this painting. Let's see. I cropped it, but I have to uncrop it. You want to know what? What's up, Kate? All the people saying hi, thank you. So, Amit, let me give shout outs to the people creating meaningful things. Marie, you want to paint oil portrait yourself so you can pretend of noble. That's awesome. Candace, what is my muse? I already answered that question. Let's go back, see if I missed anybody. I have not missed anybody. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I already saw Kate, Candace, always contributing some wonderful conversation ideas. Megumi, what's up? Megumi said hi. All right, so I haven't missed anybody, right? Anyone who wants a shout out, speak now or hold your peace until the next time I request shout outs. That could be a long time, by the way. But speak now. I have not given you, if you feel I have neglected you, if I have ignored you, if you feel like you don't have, if you feel ignored in real life or something and you just want someone to give you a shout out, I'm here for you, okay? I'm your friend. Just let me know and we will make magic happen, people. We will make the magic happen. And the reason why I'm able to make these kinds of strokes is because, I just realized at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to paint over this. At some point, I'm going to be painting over this, so everything's going to be okay. That's the one great thing. This is the one great, wonderful thing about painting is, with acrylic, you can paint over things right away. With oil paint, you have days, if not hours, to move things around. And then even after you've started to move things around, you can pretty much do whatever the heck you want. Because you can always just paint over it, right? These are all the great things about oil painting. So many good reasons to get into oil painting if you've been thinking about it. This is a girl. Yes, it is. What's up, Damage? How's it going? It's a great social media handle name, Damage. What's the damage? Damage. All right, let's see. We're going to come around like this, and we're going to go... It's going to be about a quarter of her face. So right here. Alright, I think her head's a little bigger than it should be, but we can work with this. A little bigger than it needs to be, but we'll work with it. So light is coming from right to left, left to right, right to left. I don't know. I don't know which way the light's actually coming from. One of the sides. Right to left, left to right. Oh yeah, you're actually, by the way, I think y'all are looking at this backwards too, right? So this is my left right here. That's your right, my left. Are you? Sometimes it feels like live streaming on YouTube is just entertaining kids who don't have the latest video game system, because who else would be on here saying I'm bricked, bro? You're either grown adult or you're like under the age of 18, just bored out of your mind. That'd be a good idea. One day, when my YouTube channel grows, I will give away stuff like cool shit. Excuse my language. But until then, you gotta help me grow my channel, people. You gotta help me grow my channels. Can't do this alone. Rome wasn't built in a day. You thought I was a lefty. Nah, not a lefty here, man. Not a lefty here. All right, you know what? I should add in a couple more facial details. And then once I add in these facial details, everything is going to change. Again, we're going to totally paint over this. And we're going to paint over this, and it's going to look totally different again. Because we're going to do some things that are questionable. Let's mark our eyes right here. The nose, the eye should just start right past the nose, so like right here. All right, let's get to work, huh? Help me grow the channel. Yes. You can either help by funding the channel, telling your friends about this channel, or just even simply sticking around and entertaining each other, right? Like, you don't always need me to entertain you, right? Y'all can entertain yourselves, have conversations among yourselves. This is community. We have a Discord. I use a fellow artist Discord, Omizu Paints. Use a fellow artist Discord. So if you want to join a Discord and have conversations all day long, join Omizu's Discord. All right, so what's a good warm color? I definitely want a nice warm color here. So we're gonna go with a really dark gold for our backdrop here. So let's see, let's try to find, oh no. All my big brushes are, where are my big brushes? Ah, here we go. Oh, crap. Is this a big brush? Thank you, Kate. So, Kate, what do you paint? I know Amit's an artist too. Amit's an artist. He's an artiste. He's not just an artist. He is an artiste. Artiste is here. We're just gonna start with a really dark color here. Pretty much a black and a burnt umber. How is that not enough black paint? All right. Here we go. Old school Dave. Old school Dave is the number 2 troll of this live stream. Number 1, the king troll of this live stream. Title goes to Amizu. Old school Dave is number 2 as far as the troll goes. So if you hear comments from Dave, just know that he is number 2. Number 2. Not a bad title, I would say. Number 2. All right. So let's go. Stream keeps pausing. Yeah, I don't know. I think there is something wrong with my internet too. But I think it's because my router is really far away. In my room, I have to keep my door closed because I don't want my cats to come in. Because if my cats come in, there's a chance that they're gonna jump into my paint, and just it's not good. It's not good for them. It's not good for anybody. You have cats that like to get all up in your paints. It's not good for anybody. All right, so we're gonna drop this right there. Let's actually use a flat brush, and I want to start using a flat brush. And we're gonna go with, let's go with some gray blue. We're gonna go with a gray blue here. Trying to dull down this blue paint just a little bit. We're gonna go into the outfit here. Nunu the Chosen One. All right. Wow. Nunu gets an extra special shout out. Has sent 100 gemstones. Wonderful. Fantastic. Wow. Look at that. Nunu. Thank you so much. Nunu from Nunu the Chosen One, a body. Let's all celebrate Nunu the Chosen One, a body. All right. As much as I appreciate those who watch this live stream and just stick around and just hang out and watch this, I also very much appreciate all the wonderful people who provide their financial support as well. Financial support is wonderful. Financial support is wonderful. It is some of the best support you can give to an artist, for sure. If you can't do that, then there's so much more. I mean, you could watch the live stream for a long, long time. But what am I doing? You know what? I'm trying to get back into the groove of streaming, and for me, I still feel like I haven't streamed for a long time, which I haven't. I've been absent here because I've moved, as y'all can tell. I have a new studio here, so there's been a lot of interesting changes in my life lately. La Boo Boo! La Boo Boo YT! I did set up Alexa. Yes, thanks, Dave. Thanks for reminding me because, what if I didn't? What if I didn't set up Alexa? I would be sitting here using that as my Alexa. But, see, old school Dave, despite his trolling, old school Dave is somebody who cares. Old school Dave is a good person. He is the definition of a troll you like to have around. He's like that goofy, funny kid in class that annoys some people, but at the end of the day, he has like half the class laughing. Which means he'll be very successful. If only trolls could somehow become successful. Like, imagine if trolls could make money being trolls. That could be a possible thing, by the way, Dave. Like, if if I have moderators one day and my channel's like so massive and Dave happens to be one of my moderators, I would pay. If my channel was so big that I needed to pay for moderators, I would do it. So hey, Dave, you're on the top of that list. If we reach that point, just as your professional trolling, like a positive troll that entertains people, you are at the top of the list of paid troll moderators. But that could change. That could change. My mood, that could change as fast as my mood, So no guarantees there. Like with anything in life, there's no promises, no guarantees. We're not signing a contract. Linda, what's up, Linda? Linda has retracted a message. I read almost everything, by the way. Almost everything. I probably have like a 99% message reading ratio, which is probably better than most artists out there. Which is another reason why you should support than most other live streamers. Which is another reason why you should support this channel. I have a very good ratio of TST wants to see the goods. TST wants to see the goods. You could just go look at like a men's health magazine, or go on go on some fitness Instagram page. Why do you want to see mine? Are there ocean sounds? That's funny. I don't live by an ocean, but you know what? I do live by California. I mean, I do live in California, which means, maybe it is possible that there are ocean sounds coming in from 25 miles away, 30 miles away, 15 miles away. Hey. Huh? What do you think I'm doing? Oh, okay.
I heard noise.
Yes. Are you done with the TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, no, I gotta keep it close because the cats. Oh, the poll question. I totally forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. That totally went out of my mind, over my head. Do you like the ocean sound? Do you like the ocean sound? Yes. I like the ocean sound. I should probably change the question if I'm not gonna interact with it. I wonder why the stream's lagging. Alright, I'm sad to say I won't be able to fix the live stream now, but on my next stream I hope that I can appease all of you. It's just, you know, I gotta stop painting, and then I gotta go take care of some stuff, and then I gotta go grab some stuff and change some stuff. Kate has said hi for the 5th time today. So Kate, how's your day, Kate? What's going on? How's Kate doing? Let's all. Hey, Kate has a picture of a black cat. I love black cats. My black cat is my favorite cat out of the 4. And yes, I have a favorite cat. I don't tell them that, but yes, I do have a favorite cat. Okay, let's see. I need to grab. What colors do I need to grab? I need to grab some reds. I'm gonna use up some of this red hue that I have here. This red hue. I got a couple cats. My black cat's name is Scout. He's the best. He's the best around. Best cat around. He's the best around. Okay. So here's some of the, let me talk about some of the paint I'm using, by the way. I finally just put some paint down, and I'm using Winton oil color. This is a red hue. I don't need too deep of a red, so I think a little bit of hue is okay. It's gonna be mixed with a lot of stuff. I'm gonna lay down some Charbon Paris. I got this on as a 5-pack from Amazon. It's great. They sell these as like 5-packs of different shades of like yellow, blue, whatever. And they're a bit pricey, but it's great when you're open to, you know, when you want like one shade and you're open to 5 different types of like a single color. And I'm gonna lay down some yellow ochre. I'm gonna throw down some yellow ochre. Your cat's name is Nala. All right, Nala. We are in the brotherhood of, or the fellowship. It's the fellowship of black cats. There must be a club. There must be a club for people with black cats out there. If not, we should start one. The Black Cat Club. Someone must have. There's no way that black cats have not telepathically convinced one of their owners to create a club for cats, for black cat owners. So yellow ochre, this is like a peanut butter color, as you could tell. Yellow ochre makes for a great, like, you don't even need to mix any colors if you want peanut butter color. Labubu, I have inspired the Labubu. Labubu, what have you been inspired to do? Can you share? Are you open to sharing with us what we have what has occurred in your mind? Okay, so we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna keep it pretty. We're gonna thin this paint out a little bit, just to make it more workable. Old school Dave wants to meet some goth girls in the Black Cat Club. That's actually a pretty interesting idea there, Dave. What a brilliant guy. See, I know I'm in the right room because Dave seems like one of the smartest guys in the room. He is plotting here. Plotting how to meet his favorite type of girl, a goth girl. Good job, Dave. Good for you, man. Black Cat Club, the BCC. Oh, hey, so Labubu YT. Hey, good question. Thank you for your curiosity here. So the brush that I'm using, so let me talk about some of the brushes that I've used today so far. I've only used 3 brushes so far. And let's start with this one. This is the Royal and Langnickel Jumbo. I can't remember if I bought this at Michael's or if I bought it at Dick or Blick at the Blick Art Store. So Blick Art Store is a specialty art supply store in Los Angeles. I don't know if they operate outside of Los Angeles, but I just wanted to have a big brush handy. This is a large filbert brush by Royal and Langnickel. Honestly, I think that I might have gotten this at like either Michael's or Blick, but I really just needed a long brush. And this is a soft, I believe it's I don't know what kind of hair, maybe like a sable. So I use this, and honestly, it's kind of like worn out in the sense of I haven't taken care of it, so it's really rough right now. It's not as soft as it used to be. So I really have very rare uses for it. The second one is a Rosemary and Co. Classic Short Flat. So I use this for some areas, particularly, some larger spaces like this. And this is just a flat. Did I have a specific reason? I thought I was going to go a different direction with the way I'm making these marks, but nah, I'm not. So this was a short flat. This is a synthetic fiber by Rosemary and Co. So it's a synthetic fiber, I believe. It's their own like unique blend of synthetic fiber. I'm pretty sure. Maybe a hog hair actually, but I can't remember. Either way, it's a great one. The third one is Evergreen, is the Evergreen brand. And you know what? I should probably stop trying to say what the brush is made out of because I'm not accurate. So it doesn't help anybody for me to be inaccurate with this stuff. So I'm not going to keep trying to talk about their supplies. But these brushes are great. Rosemary & Co. Definitely a top brand of painting supply. So, it's a really good supply. Therefore, I use it. It's a very good brand. So I'm trying to find like more of a yellow. We're gonna come up here with this. We'll find more of a yellow here. Let's try to find a nice dark shadow. We're gonna get a nice dark shadow color underneath the hand here. We're gonna get underneath this hand, so we're gonna go. Let me get a nice deep purple going. I'm try to find a nice deep purple here. What is my favorite song? Oh boy, what's my favorite song? What's my favorite song? Let me think. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite song right now. The thing that comes to mind is probably a opera song, an Andre Bocelli song. That's what comes to mind. But can I name it? No. If I had to name like a good song that I like, as far as if I had to pick something that is like something off the top of my head, I really like that song Canon in D. It's a by Paco Bell. He's a pianist, or I think he's a composer, a pianist or composer. So Paco Bell's Canon in D is one of my favorite musical scores. Kate loves the Abe. You love my Abe. What is my Abe? My Abi? No, I need to get rid of this this question at the top here. That's a good question. What is everybody's favorite song? Let's do a Q&A. Let's see. Poll. What's a good poll? Let's just ask about colors. Do you like the color blue? Actually, do you like the color... What's a good color? Do you like the color yellow? Like, do you like Picasso? That's a good question. Picasso is a complicated figure. I think in modern times, people would love to cancel Picasso. That's the question right now. Do you like Picasso? I think people want to cancel Picasso right now because Picasso is like, he's been this like controversial guy as far as recently. And, it's just one of those figures that's really getting to people, particularly today. But let's go for some white. I'm going to go for some white highlights here. And let's go grab some mineral spirit, grab some white, and let's go paint around the head here. This is too much white. This is too much white. We need to naturalize this color here. Let me find a nice dark brown. You like my abs? Do I have abs? Does it look like abs? You sure they're not flabs? Do they look like abs? I don't know. You know, you want to see? Anybody want to know the secret to having abs? The secret to having abs is lighting, is good lighting. That's it. If you can have good lighting in your bedroom, everyone should go try it right now. If you've ever wondered about having abs, I don't care how you feel about your body, whether you're, 50 pounds overweight or 50 pounds underweight or whatever. If you go stand, like imagine the light is right over your head. Like just imagine standing right under a light source. And if you stand one step back, I guarantee everybody can see abs. Everybody. And if you can't, then I don't know. Don't get mad at me. You got work to do. That's all I can say. Just go try it. You don't have to like tell me about it, whether it'll work. You don't have to tell anybody. You just try it. Try it. Go give it a shot. Labubu says, say something and you'll draw it. Labubu, draw the first monster that comes to your mind. That's my prompt for you, Labubu. The first monster that comes to your mind. Whatever that is. So whatever you just thought of, you must have thought of at least one monster. You can't get away with it now. Whatever that was, I challenge you to draw it. And if after you've drawn it, you somehow want to share it with everybody, let me know. You can host it on some website or something. If you're over the age of 18, you can share it with your, through your Instagram. But if you're under the age of 18, I don't know if you know how to like somehow post something and I'm willing to just share the photo of your drawing, then that's cool too. I could do that, but I cannot share your Instagram profile if you're under the age of 18 or your social media. And honestly, I don't even want it. So, but I will say, good job for putting your own work out there, though. I'm not gonna ignore that. But oh yeah, speaking of which, if anybody wants to have their social media shared, promoted, their Instagram or whatever, share it. Let me know. This is a live. You can promo. People can promo their works if you like. So feel free to self-promo. Feel free to self-promote yourselves. Okay, let's go. We're gonna calm down it right in here. Let's go right into here with some of this green right here. We're gonna go green right there. Bring that in. We go green into the nose right here. A little green around the lip. The lip is a bit more naturally formed. So we're just gonna come right around here and bring the green. Let's bring some more natural pinks here. Actually, you know what? I need some more white. Where's my white pen? Why is it always missing? The most commonly used color, and I can never seem to find it. All right, the monster that is in your mind. All right. Well, hey, like I said, if you're over the age of 18, you can post it on your Instagram, and I will share your Instagram. But if you're under, then please do not share. And if you want, I will let you, if you can host it somewhere and you want to share it or something, I don't know. You got to figure it out. I don't know how to do that. If you want to have your stream promoted. But also today is not a good today's maybe not the best stream to promote your stuff. I don't know. But how I dare to draw the Incredible Hulk from 2008 fighting the Abomination. How I dare. Oh, Carly dares me to draw. No dares tonight. No dares tonight. No dares tonight. No requests. I'm in the middle of a stream. We're working on something. We are in the middle of something, so we're in the middle of a painting. I could definitely paint this much faster. I'm going a little slow, but I could go a little bit faster. I'm gonna get a deeper red for the lip here. Carlos, welcome, Carlos. Carlos is here. Carlos. The great Carlos Pasillas has arrived.
They're crazy.
Can you leave that somewhere outside, please?
Where?
Just, I don't know, just on the table for now. The kitchen.
It's not what I want to do. I'll leave it in here.
Okay, just leave it out there.
It's not nice to leave it out there.
Just put it on the thing.
Leave it in the
Kitchen
back.
thing, huh? Caro, I'm painting my girlfriend, my partner in crime, Kathleen. So we're just going really, really loose with this right now. We're keeping it nice and loose. Oh, yes. Oh. So cute, isn't it? No, we were at a restaurant the other day, and I took this photo of her, and it was just such a great photo that I was like, I have to paint this. This is not a photo that can just be left uninspiringly. Something had to be done about it. So I decided that I'm gonna paint it. By the way, this is not a tutorial. By the way, how I'm painting is definitely not the most technically sound way of painting. The way I like to do it is I really like to do a super loose painting at the beginning, and if I decide to make a full if at some point I decide that I want to push it to the next level, then I will do a full, like, I will tighten everything up. But I've really recently enjoyed this idea of keeping things really like loose, like the way I'm doing right now. Just making everything really loose. Just keeping it nice and loose. Makes it more fun. Did I always paint? Kate, what do you mean do your nail color? How can I do your nail color? It's not possible. It's not possible to do your nail color. Because I don't know what your nail color is. Did I always paint? So have I painted since I was a child? You know, I think honestly, I feel like I don't know anybody who didn't like paint as a child, right? Like, what kid didn't throw ketchup on the wall or like, you know, draw on their shoes or like doodle in class, right? I feel like every kid had a bit of that, and especially my generation. I don't know how old you are, but especially with my generation who grew up with Bob Ross, I think we tried to, right? There was always the effort was always there. There was always an effort made to try and. There's always an effort. What color needs to go in here? Oh, we need like a light purple. Honestly, I'm really liking this style. It's so loose and raw, right? Doesn't it feel raw? Just this raw style. It's kind of fun. I like it. I wish I could just keep it like this. But here's the beauty. Here's the beauty of this like style is, you know, you can always go back to it, I think, right? Like I will always have this style of a painting to fall back on, right? Like I know I can do this every single day of the week. Every single hour of the day, I could probably knock this out. So this really is just for fun, working out like a personal style. But as far as building it further, you know, I think one of the things that pushes me to push my paintings further than just this super raw style that I can knock out in an hour or 2 hours is I'm just spending some extra time on a painting to really push it to the limits. Push it to the limits. All right, we're gonna try another brush now. We're gonna go for another brush. This one's gonna be a thinner brush. I had it earlier. All right, let's see. Is this it? All right, this is actually one of my favorite brushes. Michael Wilbur, look at that. Look at that name. So this is actually one of my favorite brushes. This is a Princeton Catalyst brush. I can't see the name on it anymore because it washes off, but this is a black tip Princeton Catalyst. So it has the black tip. That's how you know it's a Princeton Catalyst. But I love this brush because it's synthetic fiber and it holds its shape fairly well. Obviously it's lost its point, but like after you've lost the point, there's so many uses for it. Yes, Michael Wilbur, I am in a new studio. Thank you for noticing. Yes, we're in a new studio now, which means I have space to paint and all sorts of cool stuff. It's a new era here. We're moving into a new era. The bristles are made of synthetic fibers. So these are synthetic fiber bristles. All right, you know what? I almost want to like leave it at where it's at right now. I really like where it's at, and I want to at least like just let this sit longer in this current state that it's in right now for at least a day. But realistically, I'm just gonna keep painting because I haven't had as much time to paint lately. And you know, if I'm really honest, I probably haven't been I haven't been pushing myself. It's my fault for not having the time, right? You make your own time. We are the masters of our own destiny, right? We're the masters of our destiny. Therefore, if you love something, you gotta find the time for it. Gotta find the time for it. Show us my studio. You know what, Michael? That's the best idea you've had so far. And I will say this, my studio isn't fully developed yet because I'm still waiting for some storage devices to come in. But let's just do a little quick round thing here and do a little round robin. So here's my easel. Oh crap. Got my easel. Got my little paint kit here. But these will eventually be modified. It's just some storage boxes. It's pretty random here, but 360 degree here. There's my references. My references, my little corner of paraphernalia for painting, for art shows. And there's my little tripod there, compact tripod that I use to be able to record all this. And I don't know what that is. I don't think that's supposed to be in here. I think that's a drawing. And there's a door. If you've never seen a door before, doors come in very handy. If you have cats, dogs, they help to keep them out of the room. And I also have a fan here. So this fan spins around and it creates a nice cool air and breeze and helps to circulate the air. And if you want to hypnotize somebody, you could just have them stare at the light for long enough and they'll probably start to hypnotize and you get them to do whatever you want. But I won't do that to all of you. I want everybody to be free and to be able to do whatever they want. Freedom for everybody. Okay. Wow. This painting is in a good space right now. And I just want to like let it linger in this state. So I'm not going to do too much more painting right now. I actually just want to let it be. Let it sit, let it be for a little bit. So we're going to wrap up. That was a fun way to wrap up, right? A little tour of the good old apartment, the new apartment. Let's see. It's only 8:40. No, I should keep painting. No, I'm not wrapping up. I should keep painting. It's only 8:40. What am I gonna do, right? What am I gonna do for another hour? I guess I can meditate. I'm not gonna watch TV, so I should just keep painting. I feel like my endurance has dropped, not because I don't have it. I mean, painting-wise, it's just like I don't know. Maybe sometimes I feel stuck with stuff. You know what I should do? I need to paint some shadows. So let me go try to find a good like purple. We're gonna keep painting. I know. Said I'm wrapping up, but we're gonna keep going for just a little bit. We're just gonna go for a little bit longer. Let's try to find some more of these shadows. Should be throwing bloody please. Dave. We should put a vote on this. Team Orlando. What's up, Mr. Team Orlando? How are you, Team Orlando? All right, we're gonna add some shadows right in here. Yolande. Timolande makes me think of that band. What's that group called? They're like a South African rap group. What's their name? What is their name? I went to one of their concerts. D Antwoord. I love that band. They're a great band. I like D Antwoord. I saw them in Los Angeles once. I walked by them on the street and I said, D Antwoord, and then they looked back and gave me a peace sign. Actually, I don't remember if it was actually a peace sign, but they did look back and acknowledge me, which was awesome. D Antwoord. Yeah, this is, you know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do another poll. We're gonna drop this poll. So most people like Picasso. So we're gonna start a poll. Should my streams be buttoned up? Should my streams be buttoned up? Start the poll. The voters will get what they ask for. But also, don't feel bad if you don't get what you want, because at some point you probably will get what you want. I will probably have some streams that are buttoned up and some streams that are not. So, if you don't like that it's not buttoned up, then there will be another day. There will be another day when there will be a buttoned up stream. And, that's okay. There will be more streams ahead. She needs a slightly less strong of chin. Chin's a little strong in this photo. Yes and no. All right. Well, you know what? It looks like if the room has spoken, then you know what I need? I need an OnlyFans just for those that want it. Right? Is that what I need? I just need an OnlyFans just for the people that want it. And if you don't want it, then you don't need it. If you don't want it, you don't have to go there. But if you do want it, you could go there. That's smart thinking, right? How did I get that gray color? There was a great, fantastic gray color that I had a while ago. I can't seem to find it again. Kyle agrees. Yes, Kyle agrees. Okay, so we're going to come around like this. I'm going to grab some whites here. All right, well, the audience has spoken. They do not like, set it up. We want to see those shirt raisins. Dude, old school Dave, I might just have to hire you to be my manager. If you're going to come up with all these great plans and these great things, I might just have to hire you to be my manager. Now, again, if as a manager, you only get a cut if I make money. So if you can handle that, if you think that's a possibility, let me know. If you think we can both make money, I'm down. I offered that to Omizu one time, but he didn't really take it. So Omizu didn't take me up on the offer. Can you believe that? Can you believe Omizu didn't want to become my manager? What? Who does he think he is? Just kidding. We shouldn't be talking about Omizu while he's not here. I should only be making jokes about people when they're here. Let's see. So all messages are being shown. Kate, what do you mean? You agree? What do you agree with? I'm kind of. Sometimes I get lost and I don't know what's going on in live streams. I'm gonna bring in some white into this. You know what? I don't know why the chicken crossed the road. I don't know why. All right, I think I'm doing too much with these shadows. So we're gonna try to tone down on the shadow work here. Bring back some of these warm tones. Warm tones, yellows, fleshy colors. Try to bring some of those back. Add some more white. Need some more white on this. So a triangle there. It needs even more white. Why is this white not working as much as I wanted to? All right, let's see. Hopefully this does it. Let's see. We're gonna come down like this, and then we're gonna come around like that. And then we need the top of the face right here. Let's try to find some shadows around the nose now. We're gonna try to find some shadows underneath the nose. So we're gonna go like this. Okay, thank you. Thank you for supporting the work mentally. Your mental support on the work goes a long way. But actually, you know what? In a few minutes, I will be taking a break. Do things that I feel like are just to do it. It's not really contributing to the overall piece. I'm starting to like kind of just start to do things. And that's when I know I need to stop, is if I'm like mindlessly painting, which is okay sometimes. I'm okay with mindlessly painting sometimes, but then other times, there's a time and place, and I don't need to be mindlessly painting right now. There's a time and a place for some mindless painting. It's not right now. All right, let's try to find some reds. I think I threw in too many purples here. So we're gonna try to find some deeper reds right now. I think I liked it better when it was like pink over this like blue color. Now let's try to pink this out a little bit. See what happens. There to go. I'm gonna soften this so it doesn't look like makeup. I kind of like where this is at. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna leave this for now. And Kate, hey, Kate, thanks for being a part of the stream. I think you're the last survivor, the last remaining survivor. I see a few other people, but I can't see your names, so I can't give you shout outs. But hey, while we're here, I'm actually wrapping up right now. I feel like we've reached a point where if I keep going, it could go all sorts of directions. But I like it where it's at now, and I like the rawness of it. So I want to at least enjoy it while it's in this state, and then another day we will come back and take it to the next level, take it to another state of affairs. Gonna push it to the limit. Oh, Dave. All right, Dave. Hey, Dave. Thank you. Let's all just thank Dave for celebrating another person in the live stream. See, even though Dave and Kate disagreed on how I should run my live stream regarding wardrobe, Dave can celebrate Kate, right? Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? Dave can celebrate that she is here, or he, or they, or whoever, however you identify, it's fine. If you identify as a cat, that's cool too. Well, we're wrapping up for tonight. So thanks for being here again. And I gotta take off these gloves. We're gonna sign off. Good night. Have a great sleep.